I just got to the library, which is, of course, one of my most favorite places to be, and I'm super excited because today there is a huge library book sale. I just came out of the library book sale, and I'm excited because I have a nice stack of books here. It wasn't as big of a sale as I hoped for, and most of it was bestsellers, which I generally don't read, but I did manage to find a bunch of good things. So, Love in the Time of Cholera, Atonement, Open Secrets by Alice Munro, A Million Little Pieces. This is a memoir by James Fry, which I've been meaning to read for a while. Although, wait, I think this was a memoir, but then it came out that a lot of the stuff was grossly exaggerated, and now I think it's considered fiction. I don't know. There's a whole thing with that. Holes, Cider House Rules, and a David Foster Wallace book, Girl with Curious Hair. So, some awesome authors there. Oh, and I also got this one. This is really just for crafting purposes. Pleasures and Problems of a Rock Garden. But it's really pretty looking, and it's thick, and it's harder to find books that are pretty like this, that are big. So, yeah, I'm gonna craft with this, which means I'm going to destroy it. I'm pretty excited. Some kind of modern classic books in here, some names that I love, like Alice Munro and David Foster Wallace, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. Oh, let me show you. Whoa! Why do I always stack the books and why do they always fall? Okay, here they all are. My 8 books, they were $4.50, plus I give them like a 50-cent donation just because it's the library and it was easier than breaking a 5. So anyway, $4.50, 8 books. So, you know what? I'm starting to feel better about the fact that I have over 500 books that I own that I haven't read, because the more I think about it, I'm realizing that the huge majority, like maybe 90-95% of the books that are sitting on my shelf right now came from things like library book sales, which means, first of all, that money went to the library, so that's an awesome thing. But second of all, it also means that I didn't pay more than like $2 for probably, I don't know, 90% of my books. So I'm guessing, even though I own 500, what was it, 525, now it's like 530, and I've gotten a couple books over the last few days, so I don't know, it's up to like, what, 540 now. But the total amount of money that I spent on that collection, it might only be like $500 or $600, because I know that there was one time that my other library had this massive basement sale. The paperbacks were $0.25, hardbacks I think were 50 cents, and I spent $20. So $20 in quarter paperbacks, you know, that's a lot. I think I'm okay with that. I'm feeling less guilty about the fact that I own so many books that I haven't read, because they're not books that I spent hardcover prices for, or even new paperback prices for in most cases. I mean, there are plenty that I did, but the majority, no. One of these days I should go through and see how many of the books sitting on my shelf I paid full or close to full price for. Anyway, that was my book sale haul. I'm pretty excited about it. Bye!